Hey guys, welcome to R&L Homestead. As you can tell, we're back here with our chickens. And today, I thought we'd talk a little bit about the Americana, the Rhode Island Red.
That I have in my hand?
Yep, and I couldn't catch another one without having to hold him. And we're going to talk about the Buff Orpingtons. So let's start off with the Americana. So this is a Americana rooster in this flock. He is a purebred Americana. Tina, hey. One of the reasons I like Americanas is their blue egg coloring. I also like how they're pretty docile too. So if you were to have like a little backyard chicken flock, these would be great birds. They are pretty docile. I know some people will say that the roosters are pretty mean. I've never had to worry about any roosters. Okay, you go. Being mean, except like one, and it was an Americana. So, and another reason I like them is, at least for me, I don't know if this is with all Americanas, they have been pretty good protectors. And just in general, I like the coloring. They come in lots of different colors. There's like a blue, white, black. There's wheaten Americanas, all sorts of others, splashed. So, like I said, I'll throw a couple of those up on the screen real quick. But now, I'll show you bird number 2. Alright, so this is a Rhode Island Red. Caroline got this Rhode Island Red for y'all. One thing I like about, couple things I like about Rhode Island Reds is their, oh, I forgot to mention this about the Americanas. They are, on the scale of good, well, fair, good and excellent, of egg production, I'd probably put the Americana under good. The Rhode Island Red, I would put it as an excellent egg layer. They're good dual purpose, yeah. They're a great dual purpose bird. They lay lots of brown eggs. Here, let me see if I can show them a little bit better. And they got that beautiful reddish color to them. And she does have a little bit of black. But that is one of our Americanas. And so far we love them. We have another batch of Rhode Island Reds coming from Murray McMurray this spring. So now that they're done, let's go grab a Buff Orpington, and I'll tell you a couple things about them. So this is bird number 3. I changed my mind. I'm going to do 5 a day because there's kind of a lot of birds. So this is a Buff Orpington. I would put them on the scale. They're okay egg layers. They're not as good as the I'd probably put them as a little bit better than the Americana, or around the Americana, for egg production. I don't exactly know the numbers of eggs. I know the Rhode Island Red is around 3. They could be around, well, I don't know. I'll throw the numbers up on the screen as I go. How many eggs they lay. But the Buff Orpington, just like the Rhode Island Red, they're a good dual-purpose bird. This one is kind of young still, so she's not as big as a full size. But they I've realized the tanner chickens and like not like the black chickens that I have, they stay in the summer. It's a little easier to keep them because they're not as hot and they can stay out in the sun a little bit easier, and without having to get as hot as the black chickens. So, but I like them. They lay a brown egg too. Let's see. It's not very dark. It's kind of like a lightish brown, kind of like Caroline's jacket kind of brown. I'm gonna grab 2 more chickens. Yeah, 2 more chickens. And that way I can show y'all them and tell y'all a little bit about them. Number 4 is she's not very docile, the Golden Lace Polish. You can see her little hairdo, that beautiful golden color. And a couple reasons I like them is, well, the egg color, they lay a whitish egg. And a couple of reasons I like, okay, I'll let you go. They are not the best egg producers. I'd put them around the fair eggs, like not fair eggs, but like their egg production around fair. They don't lay as many as the Americana or the Buff Orpington, but I like them because they add a little bit more color to your flock. They make your flock look a little bit different because when you look at the flock, this flock is mainly just Rhode Island Reds, Buff Orpingtons, that Americana Rooster, Rhode Island Red, Black Stars, and Black Australorps. She adds a little bit more, I guess, color, and it just, I don't know. I just kind of like them because they're funny looking, and they lay, I think I already said, but they lay a white egg, and they're just really pretty chickens. They don't really serve a purpose, like they're not a good dual purpose bird at all. They're very skinny, and for docileness, they are not that docile unless you really handle them. This Polish I never really handled. She's starting to get a little bit more friendly as she gets older. Like for a backyard flock, and if you're just looking to add a little bit of color and a little bit more different, I guess, style of chicken, and you don't care if you can't really hold them that much. I mean, you could hold them, but like y'all saw, she was jumping around and she just wanted down. I got 1 more chicken I want to show you. This is a barred rock. Same with the Rhode Island Reds. They're a great dual purpose bird. They lay a lot of eggs, around the 300 mark. And I like their color pattern. Kind of like that white and black. The barred rock lays a kind of the same color egg as a what are you talking about, buddy?
I'm talking about.
We'll talk about you in just a minute.
I want my girlfriend.
Maybe tomorrow. It's that rooster right here. It's him that's talking. He's a New Hampshire Americana mix. We'll get to him later on, tomorrow or the next day. But I like the barred rocks. They are a good backyard bird and excellent egg layers. So that's it for the barred rock. But I hope this video was maybe helpful for you. And maybe these videos leading up with some other chickens will be helpful. Maybe this spring or something you're thinking to maybe start a flock of chickens. I'm gonna do a little deep bedding, and I'm gonna take y'all along for all of that up by the garden to feed them mostly kitchen scraps and garden scraps. I hope you learned a little bit about these chickens I have. Those are just 5 out of, let's just say, a lot. But I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that little bell button, share this video with your friends and family. You'll have a good one, and God bless.